to the mountain, and I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Martin Luther King Jr., a name synonymous with courage, equality, and the dream of a better world. Today, we take a moment to honor his legacy. King was born in Atlanta on January 15, 1929, now known as Martin Luther King Jr. Day. After attending high school, King enrolled in Morehouse College in Atlanta in 1944. 4 years later, he would receive his bachelor's degree in 1948 and attend Crozer Theological Seminary in Chester, Pennsylvania, receiving the Plafker Award as an outstanding student. King completed the coursework for his doctorate in 1953 and was granted the degree 2 years later. Now married, King returned south to become a pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. There, he takes his first steps towards the civil rights movement. King mobilizes the black community during a 382-day boycott of the city's bus lines. Through all of this, King overcame arrest, harassment, and even the bombing of his home. Ultimately, the U.S. Supreme Court declared bus segregation unconstitutional.
It has been moved and seconded that the resolution as read will be received and adopted. Are you ready for the question? All in favor, let it be known by standing on your feet.
Fast forward to 1960, King finishes his first book and becomes co-pastor with his father of Ebenezer Baptist Church. 3 years later, King's nonviolent tactics were pitted to their most severe test in Birmingham during a protest for fair hiring practices and desegregation of department store facilities. King was arrested, and he wrote the famous Letter from Birmingham Jail. In 1963, King was a speaker at a historic march on Washington, where he delivered one of the most passionate addresses of his career. We know this as the I Had a Dream speech.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
He would later accept his Nobel Peace Prize in 1964.
I accept the Nobel Prize for Peace at a moment when 22 million Negroes of the United States are engaged in a creative battle to end the long night of racial injustice.
King continued to fight for the movement until April 4, 1969, when he was assassinated. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy endures as a guiding light for justice and equality. Let us honor him by living his dream, inspiring change and compassion in our world.